Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you guys are having a great day no matter where you are. Now, before I delve into the content of this episode of Attack on Titan, I just want to let you guys know that we're almost less than a week away from the Season 2 premiere of Attack on Titan. So by next week, I'm going to be all done reviewing Attack on Titan Season 1, and then next Saturday. That is when the hype is going to return for a lot of people, and Attack on Titan Season 2 is going to be airing that Saturday. I am really looking forward to that. I just can't wait to delve into the new content because I've rewatched Attack on Titan a lot, and this is actually the first time, I'm actually reviewing it on this channel for everyone to know. So, if you guys have picked up on it, yes, I have seen the series before, but I'm reviewing each episode individually as it goes on, but it also allows me to just reconnect with the characters in the story and just actually remember what the hell happened in Attack on Titan Season 1, so that way when Season 2 comes back, I'm already caught up, I know the story and the pacing, and to see where it leads into in the first episode, and I'm really looking forward to that for Season 2, but I hope you guys are as hyped as I am for next week, because that's going to be awesome when that finally airs, and we also have some other series coming back as well, and those will also be on my channel, and you guys can definitely look forward to that, like Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, I'm really looking forward to that, so definitely expect that too, when that debuts next week as well. So besides all that, that's enough about Attack on Titan Season 2. I just want to delve into episode 20 of Attack on Titan. We only got 5 episodes left after this, and then we're all done with Season 1. But this episode has very good moments within it. It has this nice twist to where the female Titan actually escapes capture, and then at the very end, this mysterious figure that was within the female Titan has now infiltrated the Survey Corp ranks. It is now hell-bent on, trying to find Erwin, and then at the very end of this episode, cuts down Gunther. A member of Levi's personal squad is now dead, and everyone within Levi's squad and Erwin just witnessed Gunther get cut down, and we're just left with that cliffhanger and trying to figure out who the hell is this mystery figure. Now, for those of you that have already seen this series, have read the manga, or are watching it week by week, I think you guys can probably tell who the mysterious figure is. They kind of do hint at it here and there. Even the opening of this second half hints at who the female Titan is. So it's not that big of a mystery, but I'm reviewing these just as individual episodes, so that reveal won't be mentioned within this episode, and I won't try to spoil anyone, who has not seen the series yet. But I mean, it has been 4 years, but, some people still have not seen the series, so that's just what seems to happen. So I really like this episode a lot, but I just want to delve right back into the beginning parts of this episode, because we start right off with the female Titan being captured and just those spears with the ropes hanging off of them, going fired at the female Titan. They're actually going into the skin, and it's actually restricting the female Titan's movement. She has her nape of her neck blocked with her hands, but all of these spears are entering her body, and they're tearing up the tissue, the muscles, and the more it does that, the more and more it restricts the female Titan's movement. Even Hanji says that within this episode. And we even get a nice butt shot, a little nice butt frame moment to where a spear goes into the female Titan's ass. You got to get that ass shot of the female Titan within there. So a lot of people who are fans of the female Titan's form and are into that kinky stuff, you got a nice little ass shot of the female Titan to where you can look at it and be like, yeah, that's a nice shot. That is a very, very nice shot. But while all of this is happening, we have everyone on the outside perimeter of this forest, and they have no idea what the hell is going on with this operation. A lot of them have no idea that this operation is even taking place. The only people that know about it are the people that have encountered the female Titan, that being Armin, Jean, and Reiner. They basically are the only ones within this group who have actually seen the female Titan and actually know about it. Everyone else has not even seen it yet, and they just know about regular Titans. And these regular Titans that they're actually keeping at bay at the perimeter of this forest. So while all this is happening, these Titans are, trying to reach up and grab at them because they're just attracted to a large cluster of people. And we even get to see within this episode that a Titan is actually able to learn, and we see it climbing up trees. It's got this stupid face on it while it's doing it, but we can actually see it is slowly learning. And even Armin and Jean are noticing, it's like, hey, this thing is learning. It might be dumb and slow, but it is slowly learning. So they end up evading, going, using the 3D maneuver gear to get out of the way of this Titan, and eventually it falls on its ass, and it's a very funny moment because it's like, you stupid Titan, you can't climb. But while all this is happening, we also get the reveal that Jean has figured out the overall operation, because Armin, as we know, was figuring this out within his head as he was having these internal monologues, trying to figure out this overall plan that Erwin has had. But now, Jean is talking to Armin, and he realizes, we're trying to capture this female Titan, aren't we? And Armin, he's kind of like agreeing with him, and eventually, everyone within Levi's squad, too, is starting to realize the operation at hand, and they're starting to ask the question of, why weren't they trusted with this information. This is Levi's special squad. These were handpicked people that Levi trusts and he knows are capable of doing the job. So why weren't they entrusted with this information? And it all comes back to when the Colossal Titan first appeared all the way back in episode 1 or 5 years ago within the timeline of Attack on Titan. That was when the person that is now within the female Titan form was able to infiltrate everyone's human population behind the walls, and they were actually able to infiltrate, get in, and hide within society, and then thus, work their way through the ranks of the military. And now we have it to where this female Titan is battling the Survey Corp. So Erwin now has this plan to where everyone that was a part of the Survey Corp 5 years ago can be trusted. But once Wall Maria fell, everyone after that cannot be trusted. And it all comes back to this question that Erwin asked Eren all the way back in episode 15. It's like, who is the real enemy? And they start to realize, well, if we actually answered this question correctly, maybe they actually would have trusted us with this information on this expedition and the overall plan to capture the female Titan. And it just goes to show that Erwin is a very smart character. And this episode actually has the title of Erwin Smith. This episode actually shows Erwin's character in a whole new light to when we have been seeing him in the past episodes, because it shows that Erwin is able to sacrifice his own humanity, what makes him human, to bring about change for everyone else. He is willing to sacrifice his own beliefs, his own morals, to be on level with these creatures, these monsters, and sacrifice people, knowing with the fact that he is doing this for the greater good of humanity. Sure, it might be fucked up in some ways where you're thinking like he's just sacrificing people and he doesn't even know the end result that he's aiming for. He has an idea of what he wants, but he is not guaranteed that his plans are overall going to work. But he is willing to go that distance. He's willing to go beyond the means of what a moral person would do in this situation. He will sacrifice everything that makes him human just to basically gain an advancement and an advantage on these Titans. And it just goes to show why he was picked as the leader of the Survey Corp. But all that being said on Erwin, delving more into what we have with the female Titan, we actually get a lot of reveals within this episode about the female Titan, with the fact that she is able to crystallize her hands around the nape of her neck, so that way when Levi and Mike go in to chop off her hands, so that way they can actually drag the person out of the nape of the neck, her hands crystallize so hard to where the swords that they're using just break right then and there. And even Levi's like, well, what the hell is this? And it's just like goes to show that these Titans have these certain powers. It's kind of very similar to the Armored Titan, because the Armored Titan is very bulky, very strong, and very durable. But this is also a different power. So it brings up the question too, is like, does each Titan have a different power with them? Because we don't really know anything too much about Eren. And does Eren's form in the Titan form, does that have a power as well? So I'm hoping we learn more about that. And it brings up that question of like, if these Titans have unique powers to each individual form, what is Eren's power within this world of Attack on Titan? So Erwin, realizing that these crystallized hands are going to be a nuisance, tells all of his men to rig the explosives on these hands. We're blowing her hands to Kingdom Come, and we're dragging the person out of the nape of the neck. So while they start gathering up all of the explosives for this operation to commence, Levi is on top of the Titan, and I love this shot of him because he's just such a short character, and I love seeing him on top of the female form, talking to the person inside the nape of the neck, basically saying like, how does it feel to be in this situation? You killed a lot of my men, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make you suffer. And he's even asking the person inside, like, how would you feel if I cut off your arms and legs? And I don't mean in your Titan form. He's talking about her human form, and I'm just like, damn, Levi, you savage. Like, that's such a cool ass moment. But then as he's like mocking her and actually like trying to intimidate her as much as possible, the female Titan lets out this blood curdling scream, and everyone is caught off guard by this. Everyone is looking around like, what the hell was that? And as the female Titan finishes this blood curdling scream, all of the Titans on the perimeter of this forest start rushing into the forest. They're like locked on this female Titan. And as we come to realize, they are going in to try to devour the female Titan. Everyone within the perimeter starts chasing these Titans, trying to cut them down and kill them, and even everyone on the inside starts rushing at them to try to gain their attention. But these Titans have they don't even realize that humans are there anymore. They are just locked on this female Titan. They start grabbing onto her, ripping off her limbs, and thus destroying the female Titan right then and there. And we have this awesome scene of every Survey Corps member trying to, cut down these Titans before they can get to the female Titan. But soon enough, Erwin realizes that the plan right now has failed, and he tells everyone to retreat, and they just have to witness the female Titan getting devoured by all of these Titans. So when all of the carnage finally subdues and all we see is these Titans around the skeletal remains of this female Titan, Erwin is just looking on in just amazement and just realizing that this person was willing to sacrifice their life just to keep the secrets of the Titans from the Survey Corps. But it's at this moment that he actually flashes back to, because he notices the steam around the Titan form, and he actually flashes back to the Colossal Titan and realizes that there was steam there when the Titan disappeared as well. She was able to, escape from the female Titan form and thus, hide away and just actually escape within the carnage. And he realizes this and he tells Levi and his group, like, regroup, refuel, get new swords. And he doesn't tell them the plan right away, but he eventually lets them realize this person is still out there and we have to find them before they start, cutting down the rest of my men. So this is when we get caught up to the events of the mysterious figure who was the female Titan has infiltrated the ranks, killed Gunther, and we're just left on this cliffhanger just trying to speculate who is the mysterious figure that was able to transform into the female Titan. So, like I said, this had a lot of tense moments, it had a lot of good moments, but it progressed the story more and more, and it just had really good tense moments that just makes you be like, this is a good arc within Attack on Titan, and it makes me appreciate the female Titan arc a lot more than a lot of the other previous arcs, just because of seeing our main characters develop, seeing how skilled they now are with the 3D maneuver gear, but then just how smart and cunning this person is within the Titan form, and how they're able to basically, no matter what situation this female Titan is put into, it is able to get out and able to outsmart the members of the Survey Corps. So overall, this is a very good episode, but I want to hear from you guys. What did you guys think of this episode? This is episode 20 with only 5 episodes left. What did you guys think of the overall plan of them actually capturing the female Titan? When you were watching it, did you suspect that something was going to go wrong within the operation to where the female Titan was somehow going to be able to escape? And what did you guys think at that very end when this mysterious figure actually cut down one of the members of Levi's squad? Because we've been with Levi's squad now for a few episodes, and we've gotten to know the people and the personalities of each person within this squad. And honestly, it's kind of sad to see one of them go, because you get attached to these characters, and to see one of them die actually at the hands of this villain of this arc, you're just like, damn, that kind of sucks, because Levi's squad has been built up a lot, and just to see one of them get cut down so easily like that is kind of disappointing. But I just want to know your thoughts on that as well. And if you guys are fans and are really looking forward to season 2 of Attack on Titan and just want to get a conversation going on Attack on Titan, subscribe to my channel, and that way we can talk about the rest of the season and then the rest of season 2 when that comes out. So I'm really looking forward to that, guys. I'm really looking forward to reviewing these last 5 episodes of season 1 of Attack on Titan. We have episode 21 next, and this is when stuff's going to get really good, and I'm really looking forward to that. So episode 21's review will be out beginning of next week, and every review that week, Monday through Friday, is going to be 21, 22, 23, 24, and then 25 on Friday, and then that Saturday, season 2 begins. So definitely look forward to that, guys. That's it for this review. Episode 21 will be out Monday, and until then, I'll talk with you guys then. All right, guys, see you later.